Peace, love, and light, healing through inspiration. How y'all doing? It's a great day. Man, when I tell y'all, dog, man's over here is that Julie? Hey, what you doing? Okay. Yup. You too. Man, it's ridiculous. Like, I was literally, from the last video y'all saw, I literally almost having an anxiety attack. Cause I'm like, what the frick is that? I haven't even watched the playback of it. I just know how I felt. I just know how I motherfucking felt. They didn't even tell me that, the jobs or whatever is back. They didn't even freaking tell me. Kid you not. It feels kind of great because the air, but it's like, because I'm walking back this way, but I'm just like, yo, they didn't even freaking tell. Man, I was freaking filming the video, and when I'm filming the video, talking to y'all, I noticed that there's cars in the parking lot. I'm like, what the frick? So, these niggas, dang, nigga, wowzers. This is stupid. They expect me to dress up and then wear a mask. Like, nigga, I'm not, but, this mask, it just looks stupid. It looks stupid as hell. And I walked, and my stomach started turning as I was going to the door, and I'm like, so then I go to the door, and I open the door, and I take 2 steps, and I look to see it was a guy who hired me. And I'm like, this guy, I don't really even like this guy. He gets a bunch of fake ass smiles, and it was just a bunch of small talk. I'm just like, you know what? I don't even like that. Yo. I don't even like that, my nigga. Don't even freaking like that. I said, what? My stomach started turning. And I'm just like, yo, I couldn't do that. And I'm like, I stepped back. He didn't even see me I think I saw another worker, whatever. She dressed up too, and she had what the frick? What was it called? Another mask too. And I'm like, y'all indoors. What the frick y'all niggas need to wear a mask? And even if y'all not 6 feet away, if y'all co-workers, y'all working, how? I'm like, why are the stores opening back up? I'm like, you know what? I had to get the hell away. Because I'm like, the one they haven't even called or text me, they never called to tell me even beforehand. Look how beautiful this is, nigga. Are these roses? Yo, these are roses, my nigga. It's nighttime, but yo, these are roses. Yo, these are beautiful. How did they grow so fast? Look what nature did. Look at it, it's got the thorns too at nighttime. I'm trying to look. Yeah, those are thorns growing in. Wow. This is a lot for me, my nigga. My stomach was turning, nigga. I'm like, shoot. Why are they even opening up now? Like, I don't even know what's closed, what's open now. They're not saying anything. Like, apparently stuff is open now. So I'm like, I don't even want that bull crap, my nigga. Like, it's a bunch of small. They had a puss ass job. Have to worry about that puss ass time. I know jobs are not for us, bro. Jobs are not for us. All this is happening to me. It's very alarming. This is a pretty tree. Look at that green. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That leaf. Such a bright, vibrant green, yo. Like lettuce, but it's not. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, right now as I'm walking past a place, I'm an older lady. She's very kind. She had passed, and she's no longer there. You know, well, not working there, of course, but I think she is. Feel that she is sick or something. She fell down the steps. That's what it is. Hurt her hip, and then, you know, she had physically transitioned, quote unquote, died. You know, and then she was kind. I'm just walking past, and she's no longer there. You just see how she died. She died basically. She worked. She's very lengthy in age compared to many others. You know. And one of the things I did ask, I'm like, "What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do as far as like after this?" And she was like, "Oh, I think the look on her face said something else. I don't know if she had any other plans. She's like, "Oh, I'm always gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop working. I'm always gonna keep working. I'm always." I mean, it's torture on its own, you know. Being at someone's own clock and destitute, whatever. Stop pulling, bro. So, and then another thing too, I had actually heard like maybe like a week ago or maybe like a few days ago, I heard that there's this guy. He was very, very, very obese, very obese. He saw me and my dog, but mostly what I do, I mostly handle. I'm working on our business, healingthroughinspiration, .com/shop. Working on stuff for that. So I'm just kind of like, hey, I'm very focused. I'm very focused. But I saw him and everything. It looks like they're talking to me, whatever. So I think one day I'm like, whatever. I let it be. I think it had to be like the 4th of July because it's fireworks. I was talking to the guy, and he was actually telling me. He's actually telling me about like, okay. He's actually, because the first thing he said, he's like, oh, I paid $100 for these firecrackers. It wasn't nothing. So, and it was because we were watching the firecrackers go off. And I'm like, okay. He felt need to mention that. I'm like, okay. But you may think, oh, he's just saying it. All right. So then he came on, and I think he said another firecracker and how much he paid for it. So I'm like, okay. So then, so then he's like, so then we end up talking, whatever. And he was asking me questions because he's asking, I tell him about my culture, you know. Tell him about my culture, I'm American, whatever, this is my land. And he was bragging and stuff how he was a black Muslim. And I'm like, the frick is a black Muslim. So basically, make a long story short, got the just down of it. He realized that, he even admitted that black Muslims, they're not, that's a new religion that he acquired, a new culture that he acquired, because his original culture was him being American, original habits of the American continent. But yeah, he said that was about the message, and that was one of the things he got. But it's not about the message, because the message is different from the ancestral place, because religion was used in order to conquer and mislead you, because that wasn't the way of your ancestors. And one of the things they said about the original inhabitants is that they have no God. Nature is their God, quote unquote God, of course. Nature is our way of life, and that's what we use, and that's what we are. But and when I was telling him about what I was eating, because like I said, he was very obese, very obese. He ended up, because I was telling, he's like, oh, I eat this and I eat that. I fast and I do. I'm like, he's telling me how he's fast for ramen. I'm like, huh? I couldn't. He was just telling me he fast, and I couldn't hardly fathom that. How many days he goes without eating, because you wouldn't be built like that if you did. And I realized it was like, the half a day, some day, but just still as far as your intake too. But I realized when he was talking about me, he was asking about me, he was comparing them to himself. And I think that further solidified it too when he's asking my age and this and where I'm from. And just, that's kind of just insecurity in itself. And And I say that to tell y'all about him. Actually, I found out like 5 days ago that apparently he had actually passed away. I said, dang. Oh, I mean, I couldn't be surprised if you got that much weight on you, that grossly obese on you. You know, it's there. I've heard people say the excuse that it sneaks up on you, but dog, that don't sneak up on you. That's there. It's motherfucking present. And it was really at his own doing. I didn't even have to ask what he died of, because we both knew. You know, a male that grossly obese. You know, it's unfortunate, but because the brother was telling me this, he said that it was like, oh, he's talking about he wanted to get back and work. He said he was going to work out with him or whatever he's going to. But I was like, oh, I knew he was lying because he lied to me too. You know, he lied. Because he has lied to me and was trying to act like, you know, what he ate like, what type of food or what he ate. But, you know, that brother's physically transitioned. And I think that it's, I'm just thinking like, man, life, it's kind of like, it just goes to show you how people are just making their choices along with their age. It's kind of like figure out what choices we got to make. And after today, and just with stories that I shared with you today, it's very alarming. You know, even stuff was alarming before, gotta make a difference, gotta make some things happen for sure. Gotta make it. And gotta go harder in the business. Gotta go, and I said harder, but I'm saying, you know, we've been doing this stuff hard. Nigga, we gotta put ourselves in better position, cuz. We gotta put ourselves in better position. Can't nobody go out harder than us, my nigga. Can't nobody go out harder than us. The hustle game, any nigga who try to tell me, or non-nigga try to tell me, oh, you just gotta hustle. Nigga, F that, cuz. I didn't hustle backwards, cuz. F that. You spread that out for me, nigga, because I probably already did it. What you talking about? But it's just like, these niggas is just like, they like hustle. I'm like, yo, what the frick is that? It's more than just hustle. Hustling gets exhausting, nigga. It gets exhausting. If you're talking about hustle, it means you never done it enough. F it. It's exhausting. That's why I think it's got the word hustle. It's exhausting. Got to put myself in a better position. We got to put ourselves in a better position, yo. Pardon me. I would cover up, but hey, my hands are busy. Pardon. Yeah, guys. But you guys want to get in a better position, because stuff like that, you can reverse your disease. And we can show you how to reverse your disease, dog. We can show you. You guys book a one-on-one coaching session with us. We got our information in the description box. Or you can just DM us on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration. We get there a lot faster, even though we do get a lot of DMs. And also, Originally Caps, you guys really been loving. I'm so glad that you guys have been loving the Originally Caps. Been posting to people who got them. We got more content coming up. You guys know we still uploading daily content for sure. That isn't stopping anytime soon. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I really want to know what you guys think on this one. Make sure you guys hit the bell notification. I'm almost tempted to say something else, cause I think it was something about the brother, the obese brother, when he was alive. It was like, one of the things was, it's like, I did notice he did start he wasn't. Is that him? It's his car. Weird, crazy. No such thing as coincidences. Yeah, but no, it was a lot bigger, it looked like. But anyways, one of the things was, he was a lot more, yeah, coincidence. No such thing as coincidence. It's practically the same car he has. Anyways, but it's like, I think, and I noticed that one time that he actually was It wasn't excited to see me one time, and I think because after we had discussion or whatever, and it's about culture and whatnot. And he's talking about, I guess he was trying to hold on to the message thing, and I'm sure, hey, we listen objectively, we ask people direct questions, and they don't a lot of people don't necessarily like us for that, and I could tell before he wasn't even happy to see us, but hey, it was a part of the experience. And that's just something I wanted to express to y'all too, because it's going to be definitely so much changes that you're going to come to and encounter as you experience, as far as, when you live your lifestyle, live your culture. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to accept you. And some may like you because they envy you, or whether if he felt like that. But I most definitely know he was not pleasant. So you got to go with our gut feelings too. That's another thing too. Y'all just witnessed that as well. But you guys know what to do. Make sure you guys do hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification, because we still uploading daily. All right, peace, love, and light, y'all. I'll feathers up, by the way, too. Ciao.